Yeah. We are back. It is 11 o'clock, people. You're listening to 96.1 FM Styling as we're just dragging through the night. And, we're looking at fancy foods that you could impress your significant other with. These just look like normal fucking cooking to me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Surprise your sweetheart and make her a meatloaf.
How do you make your meatloaf?
Well, you got your ground beef. I use Ritz crackers. I use a packet of that, what is that shit called?
Onion dip.
French onion dip, yep. Get some onions, a little bit of peppers in there. Cook that motherfucker in the oven for a while. And then, when I know some people do barbecue sauce, and I am not, as you know, I am not a fucking ketchup person. But when it comes to a damn meatloaf, man, you have to have that glaze on the top of it.
I don't do that, man. Like, I don't.
You don't?
But I am not a big fan of meatloaf. So, like, to me, I make it like I would make a hamburger. I put bacon in it. I put cheese in it. I don't put onion in it.
Yeah, I've seen people do that.
I don't put onion in it. I'm not a big onion fan. I put a little bit of ranch packets in it, like ranch dressing in it.
Like I've seen people do that too, yeah.
So freaking good.
Yeah. Yeah, I love meatloaf, people, but I only get it every now and then, and if I'm
I only make it every now and then.
Yeah, if I go to Cracker Barrel, I get their meatloaf. Their meatloaf's okay, you know, I like it, you know, but I haven't made one in quite a while, and matter of fact, I need to do that, you know.
I did that a couple weeks ago and made lasagna.
Maybe you remember something from back in the day. Best lasagna I've ever eaten. And I think you may remember this. I got food poisoning off of it.
I didn't make it.
No, it was my sister.
She was trying to kill you then too.
Yeah. Remember when fucking girl fucking had her boyfriend and his brother come over to my house and I beat the shit out of him in the front yard?
I do remember that.
Okay. It was around that time. And my sister, she's an interesting character, so needless to say, but she made a meatloaf for her, and that's fucking crazy, because we're looking at this stuff and stuff that you can make to surprise your wife or your girlfriend, whatever, with. Lasagna is on here. So she made this lasagna, and it was some recipe. I don't know where she found it. It was back in the day, and man, this motherfucker was fire. And she gave me some of it. And I'm like, damn, this is like the best lasagna I've ever eaten. And it had 3 kinds of meats in it. It had ricotta. I mean, this motherfucker was on. It also had 7 different kinds of cheeses in it. I mean, this motherfucker must have been expensive to make. But she made it for her boyfriend and whatever, right? And so I asked her, if I give you the money, will you make me another one? And she said, yeah, I can do that. Well, my sister, being fucking lazy, she had a bunch of this shit left over, and it went bad. And she didn't know it, but she took my money. She had a bunch of leftover shit, and she made this. And she brought it over to my house and said, hey, here's your lasagna. I hope you enjoy it. And I'm like, yeah, sure. It was the worst food poisoning I ever had in my life. It was so bad, I had to actually go to the hospital, if you remember, and have my stomach pumped.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't know, at the time, we were young, very young. I didn't know bad food could make you damn near die like that.
Uh-huh.
And it was starting to shut down my fucking liver and all kinds of shit. It was bad. And, do I eat lasagna nowadays? Yeah. I just don't fucking... One, me and that girl do not talk. We haven't talked in years. It's a family argument. We just don't get along. A lot of people think Leslie is my sister. And Leslie is, kicking it with Leslie. Leslie's been friends with me forever. But a lot of people think Leslie's my older sister because we're the same age, but she was born before me, and that's the girl that helped me get my first fake ID. So everywhere we'd went, she's like my little brother, my little brother, my little brother. And even nowadays, people think in public, or not Lisa, but you're Lisa. Leslie's my older sister. And so sometimes we just play it off, you know. But I will say one thing about Leslie. When my mom passed away, she come up to the hospital. I told her not to, but she sat there in the chapel with me and cried when my mom passed away. And that's a hell of a friend to do that, you know what I'm saying? And I will always remember that the rest of my life, you know. Because she goes, "You're not in the right state of mind," and I said, "No, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine." I even talked to you on the phone that night, you know. I talked to everybody, and maybe
you were not fine.
Yeah,
she was right.
Yeah, I mean, I probably wasn't fine, you know. It was a bad situation, and I had to make the decision to shut everything down, and it was hard. But she wasn't going to get better. I mean, it was only going to get worse. And so I held her hand and watched the monitor, and that was it. I mean, it sucks.
That is one of the hardest things you'll ever do in your life.
Yeah.
Is watch one of your parents pass away.
Yeah, very, very hard. And, you know, I'm still dealing with it. I mean, and when I mean dealing with it, am I upset? Part of me, yeah. The other part of me is all the, you know, getting the burial, getting all this other fucking shit, the finances, fucking getting everything straightened up.
And then you got your sister's bullshit.
My sister's bullshit, and exactly. And my sister, my mom had an 8-page letter that if she died, the lawyer was supposed to send it. And it was so fucking hateful, people, because they had gotten a fight, that I tried to stop it. And I was like, look, man, you know, we don't need to do this. But it was in her last testament. And as soon as she got served that fucking letter, I knew my life was going to be hell. And yet again, here she come out of the woodwork and started shit with me about it. And I'm a bad person, and you know, she didn't get anything, you know, she didn't inherit anything. What I inherited wasn't money. It was a nightmare of all the stuff I had to clean up. But that's what people do when people pass away. Lisa is going through the same thing. Her dad just passed away. And now certain things have to go to certain people, and this has got to be sold off to pay off this, and when you've got other members,
it's just a nightmare.
Yeah, so when you have other members in your family, and they all have their own way of doing it, and there's 3 different ways of doing it, and it's like, that's what causes fucking people not to talk moving forward. And the other thing is, you don't realize how much shit your parents have until you have to deal with it. And then the hard thing is there's stuff that's at the house that you remember when you were a child.
That's the hard part right there.
That's the hardest fucking part. And, you know, it just is what it is. I mean, there was this wicker monkey that they used to have hanging from this plant. And my dad would always make jokes that it was the evil monkey and it sees everything you're doing and all that. And big as shit, we were cleaning up my mom's house, and I looked up, and this fucking thing was staring at me, and I was like, I think I'm going to bring you home. And so I've got trees inside my house, people, and it's hanging from one of the trees, you know. Everybody's like, well, how do you have trees in your house? They're in a fucking planter, and there's a big fucking tree in my house. There's several of them.
You can have inside trees.
Yeah. Well, I've had other people go, well, why would you put a tree in your house? it lives in my house till it matures to a certain point. Then we go take it somewhere and bury it. Well, we don't bury it. We fucking plant it. And then I get another tree. Well, why? Well, it's because...
I had a banana tree in my house for a long time until I killed it.
Really? Did you have bananas out of it?
No, I did not get bananas out of it, but my son was pissed that I killed it.
Man.
I didn't mean to. It was about the time my mom passed away, and I forgot it was out. Because what you do is you cut it down at the end of the year. Like, you can take it outside, and you let it grow during the winter or the summer, and it grows bigger every year. And then when you bring it in, when it hits fall, you cut it down, and you wrap it up, and you put it downstairs or wherever to stay, and then you take it back out every year, and it just grows back.
Yeah.
Well, I forgot to bring it in that year, and it didn't survive.
Oh, the frost got to it, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a girl in my complex. It's not a banana tree, but it's like the miniature bananas. What are those things called? I don't know.
They're like hard. You have to cook them to eat them.
Yeah. Well, anyway, she's got one of those in her yard, and I think it's funny because the neighborhood raccoons like to steal it off the tree. I watch them at night when I take the trash out. And then she bitches. Somebody keeps taking... They're not bananas. They're called something else. I can't think of the damn name of it. But the raccoons are fucking eating them. They're having a good meal, man. I mean, because I see them do it all the time. I think it's funny. But, hey, you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Yep. So, yeah, today is Nacho Tuesday. And we are just rolling through. We're going to get right back into the music. Make sure to hang out. Sunny at Night's going to be on the midnight shift. Oh, Sunny going to take you to the AM. And I'll be back tomorrow on Pure, or on Dragon in the afternoon. And then tomorrow night, we've got the new show, Saddle Up. So it is nothing but pure hip-hop music. If you like fucking whiskey and tailgates, that is the place you want to be Wednesday night. So you got anything else you want to say, old Lisa Marie?
Yeah, have a good week. We'll see you Thursday.
Yep, see you Thursday. See ya!